There's a moment every parent dreads. Your kid loses it in public. Full meltdown. Everyone's staring. Now watch what a Japanese mother does in that exact moment. Nothing. No shushing. No bribing. No threatening. She just waits. And somehow, it works. Japanese children are consistently ranked among the most emotionally regulated kids on the planet. But it has nothing to do with strictness. No yelling. No punishment charts. No taking things away. It comes down to 3 ideas that most Western parents have never heard of. And by the end of this video, you'll be able to use all 3 tonight. Let's start with the word that changes everything. Shitsuke. It's a Japanese word written with 2 characters. One means body. The other means beauty. Literally, to attach beauty to the body. Not punishment, not control, beauty. Shitsuke is the art of raising a child who wants to behave, not because they're scared of consequences, but because good behavior has become part of who they are. Here's where most Western parenting goes wrong. We wait for the bad behavior. Then we react. We yell. We take things away. We send them to their room. And it works for about 4 minutes. Then it happens again. Because we're treating the symptom, not the cause. Japanese parents ask a completely different question when their child acts out. Not, how do I stop this? But, what skill is my child missing right now? Because children don't misbehave to make your life difficult. They misbehave because they genuinely don't know how to do something yet regulate emotion. Wait, communicate frustration. Those are skills. Skills that have to be taught. The moment you shift from punishing behavior, you don't want to teaching the skill that's missing. Everything changes. Now back to that mother on the train. She wasn't ignoring her child. She was practicing something called Mimamoro means to watch over while protecting. It's the belief that children grow stronger when adults resist the urge to jump in every single time things get hard. In the West, we're wired to fix things fast. Kid struggles, we step in. Kid cries, we solve it. Kid fails, we rescue. And we do it out of love. But here's what we're accidentally teaching them. You can't handle this on your own. Japanese parents do the opposite. They step back and they observe, not coldly, with deep trust. They let the child sit in the discomfort just long enough to try, and when that child manages it, even partially, something happens that no amount of praise can replicate. They discover they're capable. Developmental psychologists call this productive struggle. And it's one of the single strongest predictors of emotional resilience in kids. So here's something you can try tonight. The next time your child is frustrated or upset, before you fix it, pause, watch, give it 10 seconds. You might be shocked at what they're capable of. Now here's where most people's assumptions about Japanese parenting completely fall apart. People assume strict culture, cold parenting, rigid rules. The reality is the opposite. Japanese parenting is built on a concept called loosely translated as the feeling of being able to fully depend on another person's love. In the earliest years, Japanese mothers are extraordinarily close to their children, co-sleeping, constant physical closeness. The child is never made to feel alone. And this isn't babying. This is the foundation. Because here's what the neuroscience actually says. A child who feels deeply, securely attached develops a nervous system that is more capable of self-regulation. When a child knows in their bones that love is not conditional, they don't need to act out to get attention. They don't need to test limits to feel safe. The emotional closeness in early childhood becomes the soil from which self-discipline naturally grows. Warmth first, structure second, not the other way around. Here's the last piece, and this one surprises people every time. Did you know Japanese children clean their own classrooms every single day? No janitors. No adult telling them to. They just do it. That's not about cleanliness. That's about identity. The third pillar of Japanese parenting is this. Behavior becomes character through repetition. Children as young as 4 are given small daily responsibilities: setting the table, packing their school bag, cleaning up after lunch, not because the parents need the help, because these small rituals, done every single day, do something profound to how a child sees themselves. They start to see themselves as capable, as responsible, as someone who contributes. An identity once formed drives behavior more powerfully than any rule ever could. Western parenting sets rules and enforces consequences, but it often forgets to build the identity. Japanese parents don't say clean your room because I said so. They say through daily ritual, through modeling, through quiet expectation, this is who we are. And children rise to meet that identity every time. So here's your one practical takeaway. Pick one small daily ritual this week. Just one. Have your child set the table before dinner. Pack their own bag before school. Say thank you before every meal. Do it every day. No big reward. No pressure. Just repetition. Just quiet expectation. Just trust. Give it 3 weeks. And watch who your child starts to become. Shitsuke Mimamoro. Prevention, trust, connection. These aren't Japanese secrets. They're human truths, and they're available to every parent, starting today. If this hit different, share it with a parent who needs to hear it. And subscribe, because there's a lot more of this coming. See you in the next one.